Planting day at Seedworks. Every bed gets the same handfuls in the same order, and the tally slate fills up with the same little run of chips, again and again and again.
Oh, so many chips! If I add them all up one at a time, I will still be counting at midnight. So I will do what I always do. I will turn it into a work song. And listen, the slate is not a long muddle anymore. It is one short verse, sung over and over. But before you can sing a verse, you have to find it. So read along the slate until the song starts again. That is where one verse ends. Where does this song start again? Have a think. Chip 1 is 4. And look, chip 4 is 4 again. The song has started over. So one verse is 3 chips. 4, 5, and 2.
Easy. I hear it already. 3, 6, and 3 again. So the verse must be 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6.
Look a little further along, Caw. Chip 4 is a 5, not a 6. The repeat that fooled you lasted 3 chips, and then it broke. Remember, a verse is only a verse if it holds all the way to the end of the slate. The real verse is 3, 6, 3, 5.
Here is the secret, my dears. Once you know the verse, you never work it out twice. You work it out just once, and you remember what it is worth. I call that banking it.
So let us bank this one. 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 plus 2 is 11. One verse is worth 11. Now, how many verses? 3. So I do not add 9 chips, I just skip count. Say it with me. 11, 22, 33. The whole slate is 33, and I only ever added 3 chips.
And adding the same number again and again, Sonny, that has a grown-up name. 11 3 times, 3 11s. We can write as 3 times 11, and it comes to 33. So multiplication is just repeated addition. Nothing to fear.
It even works before there are any numbers. Tip out the seed trays. Every tray holds the same little cluster. Count one cluster, count the trays, then skip count. 6, 12, 18. Your turn now. This slate sings 2, 6, 1, over and over. What is one verse worth? What is the whole slate worth? And can you write it as a times? Pause the video and try. One verse is 2 plus 6 plus 1. That is 9. 3 verses. 9, 18, 27. So 3 times 9 is 27. Well done! Now, a slate does not always stop politely at the end of a verse. Sometimes the bed fills up and I stop halfway through the song. So what do we do with the leftover chips? Have a think. There are 3 whole verses of 5 and 3. So 8, 16, 24. And then one lonely 5 left on the end. That leftover tail rides along after the last whole verse. 24 plus 5 is 29. But be careful, the tail is not a verse. Never squeeze the leftover chips into one. 2 chips left over is just 2 chips, not half a verse.
Sonny, disaster! The rain got on my slate and smudged a chip right out. I cannot read it at all. There is no way to know what it was. Is there?
You do not need to read it, Caw. Which seat was it sitting in? The middle seat of its verse. So just look at the middle seat of any other verse. Same seat, same chip. The hidden chip is a 2.
Fine, but I copied the whole song onto my own slate 4 times, and I say the second verse is 6, 2, 9.
3 of your 4 verses say 6, 2, 7, Caw. 3 matching copies outvote 1. So the song is 6, 2, 7. And the verse you got wrong is the second one. Your turn. This slate sings 8, 3, 4, again and again. The very first chip of the third verse is smudged. What is it? Pause and try. It sits in the same seat as chip 1. So it is an 8. The repeat told you, without any adding at all.
Ooh, now the songs grow teeth, Sonny. This verse has a take hiding inside it. I bet your banking falls to pieces now.
The take just rides along, Caw. It changes nothing about how I sing it. Bank 1 verse. 7 plus 9 is 16, and 16 minus 6 is 10. 4 verses, each worth 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. That is 4 tens. 4 times 10 is 40. And 1 verse longer? 8 plus 9 minus 7 is 10 again. 5 verses. 5 times 10 is 50. I never walked all the chips. I banked 1 verse, and then I just multiplied.
Behold, Sonny, a monster of a slate. Chips for miles and miles. You will be counting till winter.
Wait just a moment. 5 and 4 make 9, and then take 9. That whole verse is worth nothing. And it is worth nothing 4 times over. So the monster is only its lead and its tail. 17 plus 2 is 19. And if a verse ever runs dry, say, take 9 when you only hold 5, do not sing it in that order. Move a chip inside the verse, but every chip keeps its own door. Sing the 8 first. 5 plus 8 is 13. Then 13 minus 9 is 4. Last one, your turn. Bank this signed verse. 7, 4, take 2. Then tell me the whole slate sung 3 times. Remember the take and then multiply. Pause and try. Seven plus 4 minus 2 is 9. 3 verses. 9, 18, 27. So 3 times 9 is 27. Beautiful!
By dusk, every bed was planted, and Sonny had not recounted a single pile. The song card hung on its nail by the shed, 1 verse, written once, good for the whole of planting day.
I never worked out the whole slate. I worked out the verse, and then I just counted. Sing 1 verse, count the rest. And the garden always shows you something.